What if you just stopped? For a year. No intimate contact, no orgasms, no sexual release. We live in a world saturated with sex, where it's portrayed as a fundamental need, a cornerstone of happiness, and a vital part of a healthy life. We're bombarded with messages that suggest a lack of sexual activity is a sign of something wrong, something incomplete. But what if that's not the full story? What if the opposite is true? Today, we're embarking on a journey into a topic that many people think about, but few truly understand. We're going to pull back the curtain on the shocking truth of what a year without sex really does to your body and your mind. This isn't about shaming or glorifying celibacy. This is about science. It's about busting myths and giving you the raw, unvarnished facts. Because the reality is, the effects are far more complex and, frankly, more fascinating than you might imagine. The moment you decide to embark on this journey, the clock starts ticking, and almost immediately, your body begins to react. One of the first things you'll likely notice is a subtle shift in your hormonal balance. For men, this can be a bit of a roller coaster. There's a common misconception that a lack of sexual release will cause testosterone levels to skyrocket. The truth is more nuanced. Short-term abstinence, just a few days, can indeed lead to a temporary spike in testosterone. It's almost as if your body is preparing for a potential mating opportunity. But when that period extends to a year, a new equilibrium is reached. Studies suggest that after a prolonged period of celibacy, testosterone levels often return to their baseline. Your body essentially says, okay, we're not using this system right now, and it adjusts accordingly. It's like a factory going into standby mode. It's not shut down, but it's no longer in full production. For women, the hormonal shifts are different, but just as significant. A year without sex can lead to changes in estrogen and progesterone levels. Regular sexual activity is known to influence these hormones, and when it stops, your body might not produce them in the same way. This can have a cascade of effects, from changes in your menstrual cycle to a potential impact on your mood. It's a subtle but powerful change, a recalibration of your body's internal chemistry. But the changes aren't just internal. They manifest in surprising ways. Let's talk about the immune system. You've probably heard that regular sexual activity can boost your immunity, and that's generally true. The occasional burst of endorphins and other feel-good chemicals can help your body fight off illness. But when you stop, the immune system doesn't just crash. It adapts. Some studies have even found that a lack of sex can reduce your exposure to certain pathogens, which are often shared through intimate contact. It's a double-edged sword. You might be less susceptible to certain types of infections, but you might also miss out on the short-term immune-boosting benefits of a healthy sexual life. It's a trade-off, not an outright loss. And what about your brain? This is where things get really interesting. For many, a year without sex can be a period of intense mental clarity and focus. Think about it. A significant amount of human energy and mental bandwidth is dedicated to seeking out, engaging in, and reflecting on sexual activity. When you remove that from the equation, all of that energy has to go somewhere. Many people report a surge in creativity, productivity, and a renewed focus on their goals. It's as if a cognitive load has been lifted, freeing up mental space for other pursuits. This isn't a mystical phenomenon. It's a simple redistribution of your brain's resources. Of course, the mental effects aren't always positive. A lack of sexual intimacy can lead to feelings of loneliness, isolation, and even a dip in self-esteem, especially if it's not a choice but a circumstance. The oxytocin and dopamine rush from an orgasm is a powerful mood booster, and when that's gone, your brain has to find new ways to produce those feel-good chemicals. This is why many people who choose celibacy for a period of time often double down on other activities that bring them joy and connection, whether it's exercise, meditation, or spending quality time with friends and family. It's a conscious effort to fill a void with something else, something positive and enriching. Before we dive deeper into the physical and mental changes, I want to take a quick moment to ask for your support. If you're finding this video helpful or interesting so far, please take a second to hit that like button. It helps us reach more people who might be curious about this topic. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss our next video. We've got some incredible content planned. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What are your experiences or questions about this topic? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one. Now, let's get back to the physical body. A year without sex can have some surprising effects on your muscles and bones. Regular sexual activity is a form of physical exercise. It raises your heart rate, burns calories, and engages various muscle groups. Without it, you might find that you need to be more intentional about your physical activity to maintain your fitness. For men, a lack of regular ejaculations can lead to a slight decrease in muscle tone and even an increased risk of prostate issues down the line, though the science on this is still evolving. It's a good reminder that your body is a system of interconnected parts, and changes in one area can have ripple effects throughout. For women, the changes are different. A lack of sex can sometimes lead to a decrease in vaginal lubrication and elasticity. It's a classic case of use it or lose it. The tissues of the vagina rely on regular stimulation to stay healthy and elastic. When that stimulation is removed for an extended period, it can lead to a phenomenon known as vaginal atrophy. But don't worry, this isn't permanent. With time and a return to sexual activity, the body has a remarkable ability to heal and restore itself. And what about your relationships? A year of celibacy can completely redefine them. For couples, a chosen period of abstinence can either be a period of incredible growth or a source of immense strain. It forces you to find new ways to connect that don't rely on physical intimacy. It can deepen emotional bonds, improve communication, and bring a new level of honesty to a partnership. But it can also create distance and resentment if both partners aren't fully on board and communicating openly. The key is to be a team, to support each other, and find other ways to express affection and love. For single people, a year without sex can be a powerful journey of self-discovery. It forces you to confront your need for validation and intimacy and to learn how to find that from within. It can be an incredibly empowering time, where you build a stronger relationship with yourself than you ever thought possible. But let's not pretend it's all sunshine and roses. The mental and emotional challenges are real. You might experience what some people call sexual hunger or a profound sense of longing. The desire for physical connection is a fundamental part of the human experience. Learning to navigate those feelings without acting on them can be incredibly difficult. It requires discipline, self-awareness, and a willingness to sit with uncomfortable emotions. Some people find that their dreams become more vivid and sexually charged as their subconscious mind works through these powerful desires. So, as we've seen, the journey of a sexless year is a tapestry of complex changes. It's not just about what you lose, but also about what you gain. You might lose some of the immediate physical and hormonal benefits of regular sexual activity, but you might gain a newfound clarity, a deeper connection to yourself, and a more resilient mind. It's a reprioritization, a recalibration, and ultimately, a journey of personal growth. The human body and mind are incredibly adaptive, and they will find a new way to function and thrive, even without one of the most fundamental parts of the human experience. It's a testament to our resilience, our ability to adapt and find fulfillment in unexpected places. We hope this video has given you a clearer understanding of a topic that is often misunderstood. It's not a simple black and white issue. It's a spectrum of experiences, from physical changes to profound emotional and mental shifts. If you know someone who might benefit from hearing this message, please consider sharing this video with them. It could be a source of clarity and comfort for someone on their own journey. And remember, no matter what your personal journey looks like, you are in control. It's your body, your mind, and your life.